right, welcome. My name is Aisea Laungaue. I'm partner and chief strategy officer at Anomaly Los Angeles, and it is a pleasure, my pleasure, to be joined by Rathi Murthy, chief technology officer, president of product and tech at Expedia Group, and Jon Gieselman, president at Expedia Group, Expedia Brands. We had just watched a very wonderful speech by both of you around the transformation that's happening right now at Expedia. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? You talked about creative and tech coming together. So, and I think that it's such an interesting combination. Why was that such an important ingredient in the transformation journey?
I think it's a function of where the company has been and where we're trying to take it. We pretty much started the category 25 years ago, and it was incredibly innovative at the time and was a very successful company for 26 years. But really the strategy that the company arose out of really just kind of ran out of gas, and over the course of 26 years accumulated a massive amount of tech debt that Rathi and her team have been working through. So it's really two parts. It's sort of reinventing the consumer side of the business, re-injecting brand energy into it, but completely re-platforming the entire business.
And for me, when you talk about the partnership, like we were talking in this talk, we've gone through massive transformation. Like when Expedia was founded, it disrupted travel space, but that was a whole different point in time. And post-pandemic, it is a complete reimagining what our travelers needed, what our business partners needed. And as you're recreating the platform and you're rebuilding product experiences, it was so important for us to stay lockstep with marketing. The level of transformation we were going through was on so many dimensions across brands, while there was unification of some of the brand work on product, on technology, on platform, bringing people, and we couldn't do it without being in lockstep, looking at designs, looking at priorities across the teams, so we could run forward with bringing the right holistic experiences to travelers and partners at the same time.
And I think we can see the evidence of this unity in the way that there's a lot of harmony in terms of your product releases and some of the campaigns. So you've
That's
talked
right.
about how the speed to market you've been able to improve. Can you tell us a little bit about how some of the new products and campaigns are in lockstep?
I talk about products, you talk about campaigns. So the speed and velocity, a little bit. Many times technologists have a tendency to go with, let's completely re-platform and then bring experiences to life quickly. We did not follow that path. We went through a very iterative approach of constantly modernizing and constantly innovating. So it was like big slivers of coordinated launches, and we continue to transform, we continue to converge technologies, but power innovation at the same pace. So the gamut, we've done a lot of convergence in our lodging flows and bringing many of our brands together on the same front-end experiences so we could bring that to life quickly. That, along with data. Data is one of our core assets which we brought together so that we can then drive machine learning models and AI on that data to bring personalized experiences to life. This is why we were able to take advantage of ChatGPT, and our teams were able to take all the platform we had, all the APIs we had, and very quickly integrate into OpenAI APIs, both at their end as well as bring OpenAI into our app to drive the whole new planning flow for us. And that was done in just a couple of weeks, which would have been impossible had we not done all of the convergence we did.
Yeah, I would just add to that. I would say, for any software company, any tech company, it's critically important that product and engineering, work together with marketing. It hasn't always been that way at Expedia Group. I mean, I think in the past, engineering tended to do what they wanted to do, marketing would then kind of go do what they would do. It's kind of obvious, but it doesn't always work that way in any company. So we had to really create that, and I think that's what has allowed us to go fast, just being much more coordinated and on the same page. I mean, she's got 8,000 engineers, that are working hard to create incredible innovation for our travelers. All of that needs to be coordinated closely as you bring all that to market, as we do that with you.
That's right. And you touched a little bit on OpenAI, ChatGPT. AI is not, as a tech company, Expedia Group is obviously no stranger to AI, but generative AI and tell me a little bit more about, how important that is to the future, and obviously it's been integrated into some of the products already. So tell us about how that has helped in the transformation.
Look, for me, generative AI it's almost like the time when the internet was invented. I think this is a whole new wave that is going to just continue to mature. Generative AI is really taking a lot of the AI models that people have and generate content based upon a prompt delivered to it. And so it takes advantage of the whole aspect of conversations that can help drive better content, better images, better ratings and reviews, better planning and booking, and customer service. And there's so many use cases that can help us accelerate on our personalization and approach to bring it to both travelers and partners across the board. So the fact that we have a lot of the maturity in AI models allows us to take advantage of the generative AI on top of it to power it, to bring it to life.
How many petabytes did you say?
We have 70 petabytes of data across the board. And today we do 600 billion AI predictions a year, which is pretty large.
Gosh. And you mentioned something like that's the equivalent of how many streaming movies at the same time?
112 million
Wow.
movies at the same time.
Wow. So this the ability to unlock.
Correct.
That is a big part of it. So I just wrapping up, where do you see Expedia? Obviously, as you mentioned, the job is not done because but some excellent progress so far. Tell us a little bit about Expedia Group in 5 years. What does success look like from this vantage point?
Yeah, I think for the first 26 years of the business, it was really operated around the philosophy of what we call transactional arbitrage, which is really just buying traffic for X and then monetizing it for Y. And that's how the industry has worked, largely in search and the meta engines. We are transforming the business away from that. That strategy was great. Yeah. It just has run out of gas, and quite frankly, started running out of gas, a number of years ago before we got here. We're shifting it to one where Rathi and her team create a very sticky experience, with led by innovation. A lot of the tech that she's talking about, building that into the product experience, so customers come back directly, which is not new for many developers, but right. For the travel category, it is, because it's been largely a transactional business. And then combining that, as Rathi is building the tech platform for our own businesses, we are the largest B2B player in the industry. So we already power a good portion of the industry, but we're going to take her tech and actually make it extensible and sell our tech like a SaaS business. So 5 years from now, we want to be viewed as this sort of sticky subscription-like business where people are coming back direct. They don't just shop around, combined with a SaaS model where we're monetizing the incredible software that her team is building for ourselves and monetize that with partners.
Amazing. And you're aligned with that
I think
as
you
the
said that
partner.
so well. Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it's been wonderful to have this conversation and to watch the presentation, and also be a partner to witness this journey with you all. So, Rathi, Jon, thank you so much for spending time here at the Stagwell Speaker Studio, and
thank you so much.
Thanks for helping us along the way.
Thank you. It's our privilege. Thank you.